Hello. I'm not wearing a hat today. So, JP is going to be joining us later. His computer is just being a bit of a douche. So, he'll be here later. He's going to fix it. For now, I am LumusDigital, also known as Sam Patterson. I'm not wearing a hat today because it's way too flipping hot. If I could, I'd go without a top. But one, I don't think you want to see my flab. And two, I'm pretty sure Twitch wouldn't allow me. So, we're back here on Black Flag. Continue where we left off. Which should be getting kicked out of the Animus.
Top floor, so it's not hard to find. But the rest of this
building is
confusing to first timers.
Well, because my hair looks like wet and greasy and shit.
Great map application.
No,
Check your
this is sweat.
I added a waypoint to Olivier's office.
I literally I had a bath last night, woke up this morning, and this is what I'm like. The weather in England is ridiculous at the moment. Oh.
Olivier's a nice guy. He won't bite.
Alright, y'all going with me. That's up this time.
Hi. Testing, testing. Is this thing working? This is John from IT. We met earlier. I was calibrating your Animus. I'm sort of the Scotty of this Abstergo enterprise. In charge of all the tech stuff. Do you have a minute? Oh.
See, I need my headphones on so I can hear it more clearly.
The tracker says you're on your way to
But
Olivier's office.
I don't want to put headphones on because it's just going to create even more sweat. And it's going to be more uncomfortable.
Bonjour. Go right in. He's waiting for you.
Clearly he's not. There we go.
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the... But this is how Hollywood got its start, right? With pirate movies. Douglas Fairbanks, Errol Flynn, and now we have access to the real deal. Wait. Exactly. We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event. Right. Looking forward to seeing you too. Take care, Laetitia. Salut! Hi, thanks for coming in. I know you're busy. So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty raw stuff. Obviously, we need to scrub off some of the dirt to make it family-friendly. Maybe give Edward a voice like James Bond or something. More of a ladies' man. A beautiful city, no? So the main reason I asked you here concerns something called the Observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible. If it were up to me, on s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs at Abstergo Industries have been
Simon Darvis stroke, man. What do you mean Darvis stroke?
Follow whatever leads you find, and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Bonne journée. Alan, bonjour. Ouais.
And it's 999 for the UK.
Naturellement.
Why do you think I was having a stroke?
Hi, John from IT again. You got a second?
If I remember correctly, you have to go down
I'm adding
there.
a waypoint to your map. So,
A heat
Holly
stroke.
yours left for vacation this morning and forgot
No.
to send a video file she promised me. Since I hate just about everyone else on your floor, I was hoping you could help me. Could you transfer the file from her computer and deliver it to the courier when she comes? It'll be easy. You just wander over to their Animus, log in, and transfer the file. Easy. And please be snappy before I find a reason to hate you too.
Nah, the weather is ridiculous. I don't like the sun just because of how hot it makes you. But it's such a lovely day at the same time.
A locked door? Not a problem. That's the advantage of me having level 1 security clearance. Now, you do too. Don't abuse it. Log
Don't
on
abuse
and
it,
I'll
he
walk you
says.
through this. Now,
Time to do our first bypass hack.
once you reach it, your communicator
God,
will
some of these
download it
are
automatically.
random.
You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside.
There we go. So the goal of them is to basically get it on that gold, yellow line, whatever color it is, I'm colorblind, so yeah, leave me alone.
I set up a database
To get it on that line, and then make it do a complete circuit.
Communicator, and you'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in
It could
there.
be either one, so if there's multiple ones, it could be any. It doesn't have to be done on them all. Really easy, but really hard. And this is where we find out what happened to
Sample
Desmond.
Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 0 hours and 7
So
minutes.
everyone remembers the end of
Visual
Assassin's
favorable
Creed 3. This is what happened
DNA sample
afterwards.
We had some initial concerns about interference.
I'm gonna
in
say a
the
little
code.
bit of a dick
Given the
move.
skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease. Thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3, the legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
So they took Desmond's dead body, Subject 17, got a lot of test samples and everything from it, and turned him into Sample 17, which is obviously the project we work on. So, yeah. But
better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the
wait for this
Come
guy
on.
to finish
See,
yapping.
That file you acquired, I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean, you could, but it's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend that happened, okay? Otherwise you'll just go to bed feeling sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs. She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously, though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
You have a few computers to hack. No, well, one of the things I find a douche move, his dad, Rebecca, and Sean are all out of there by that point. Like, they're all long gone. They could have took Desmond's body with them. I mean, fair enough, it would kind of mean that would be pretty hard to continue on the Assassin's Creed series. But, like with this game, because how could they go to Edward without Desmond's stuff? Like, as Desmond's DNA. But, I'm pretty sure they would have thought of something else. Is it just a picture? Yeah, it's just a picture. I think. But yeah, so I find a little dish move because We all know Desmond's friends wouldn't just up and leave his body there. But apparently they did. Some of these can be a bit of a douche move to you.
Hey, Dad. It's funny. I have this memory of you.
Listen to this.
One I keep coming back to. And I always think about it when I'm working or just before going to bed because it sort of calms me, I guess. I was 14, I think, and you were trying to teach me how to walk with a light step. Remember that? How to be mindful of how much noise I made when I moved around. Simple stuff. Stuff I understand now, but back then, I gotta tell you, I thought you were just being an asshole. You told me you were gonna go up to your room and sit with your back to the door and read a book. And you wanted me to wait at least 15 minutes and then sneak up there and tap you on the shoulder without you knowing. I even remember the book you were reading at the time, the one by Captain Johnson. And you warned me that if you caught me, we'd have to start all over. Then you went upstairs. And I waited. I waited, and I waited, and I waited. I waited 4 hours before deciding to go up. Even then, it took me 20 minutes to get to the foot of the stairs.
I have no clue where I can barely hear it, and I don't want to put the headphones on.
And then 10 to get down the hall, and there I was at the
all
door.
the way down here for all I know. Jesus Christ, he has a lot of things to say, doesn't he?
And I was so hoping
That bar
you'd be
looks
asleep.
roughly like it should be around about there.
No, you were still reading, and I just about shit myself. 10 minutes later, I was just 5 feet away from you. That's when I remember setting my foot down, and you flinched. Ever so slightly, you flinched. I thought maybe I'd imagined it, but I knew you'd heard me. You didn't say anything. Just checked your watch, reached for your drink, you took a sip, and you kept reading. But I knew I'd failed. You didn't say anything. I didn't understand why. Then I lunged
I say,
and tapped your
no
shoulder.
clue where
You turned
abouts we're at.
around and, oh, fantastic, you said, and you scooped me up and you gave me a big hug, and I didn't say anything. But Dad, I was so pissed off. I wanted to scream at you. I failed, and you knew it, but you said nothing. I stayed mad for weeks. I thought you were patronizing me. But maybe you decided right there that I was never going to be the man you wanted me to be. But I realized just a few years ago that you checking your watch, that was the clue, wasn't it? You let me win because I had been so
Surely we're like
patient.
down here by now.
I guess that impressed you.
I don't have a fucking clue.
You know, maybe at that moment you thought it might be better to be my dad instead of my mentor. I don't really know. Maybe for you they're one and the same. You know, either way, I'm happy to know that both my mentor and my dad are looking out for me. I didn't understand that then. I think I do now.
There we go. Be right back. Just gonna take a quick bio break. Back in 2 minutes. Sorry about that. Just as I drop cans and shit. Right, so we're meant to be going down to the lobby.
Yeah, well, your coffee is shit. You could use some practice.
What? No. I followed that recipe to the letter. Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all. You're just incredibly rude. And made poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
You limey. Be nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply. So, how should we do this? Data transfer? Great. That should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant. She's great, isn't she?
Hey, I just got word the courier has come and gone. Wonderful, you're a miracle. No, that's an exaggeration. You're not a miracle.
I think everything down here is level 2.
But thanks for helping out. Anyway, thanks. Have fun pirating.
Now we'll go back to
Just like the regulations.
hello.
They don't make these no reason.
We have a few sticky notes already apparently. Go back into the Animus, do some more Edward stuff, and we'll come back and get some computers later. Whew! Jeez, that was a sneeze.
Assistance au niveau 2, projet échantillon 17. Support to the second floor, sample 17 project.
Oi. Where you going, the market?
No.
No woman can handle me.
My parents have asked me to come live with them, and I'd like to.
Oh, what do you mean, live with them? You live here with me.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my father is right. You had a decent wage when you worked the farm. Why can you not be satisfied with that? With me?
Decent wage? That job was near as damn it to robbery. You want to be married to a peasant the whole of your life?
All right, Edward. All right.
You leave now, Caroline. You'll never know what's coming to us. Caroline! Caroline!
Cool.
Wake up.
Oh god, I forgot we're still wearing Altair stuff.
Scratch about.
Best of put these
We
on.
left this morning with the galleon, as Faith will discover a good use for this old foe of ourselves.
I will make something of it in time. We could keep a fleet here if we like. With a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
In God's eyes, I am. She left me some time ago.
Even so, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
All mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
That makes no sense. Let me know if you find anything, then follow James Kidd.
Odd-looking things, aren't they? Old and weathered.
Is this what they call Mayan? Or is it Aztec?
Are you good with riddles, Edward? Puzzles and ponderings and the like.
No worse than the next man, why?
I think you've a natural gift for it. The way you think and work. The way you understand the world.
Well, I don't know about that. You're talking in riddles now and I don't understand a word.
Clamber on top of this thing here, will you? Help me solve something. Concentrate and focus all your senses. Look past shadow and find something from after. Until you see and hear the kind of...
Ah, right. I know this feeling. I have since I was a lad. It's like using every sense at once, isn't it?
Every man and woman on this earth has in them a kind of intuition, isn't it? You are a gifted man, Edward.
Has a strange look. Is it worth something?
Nothing you can spend. But if you find all of them, it'll lead to something grand.
How many?
A few dozen, I think. This way.
Kashiri knows of it.
Something else to show you.
Yeah, all the Mayans are on
Found
as well.
something else just here. I think you'll take to this secret much faster.
Now this has the makings of a mystery.
It's good, isn't it? Only wait till you see what lies at the end. Here we are. What do you think?
I think Monsieur Ducasse is a man of many secrets.
Aye, and look here. A solid staircase leading God knows where. What do you suppose that?
I wouldn't know.
From what I knew of Ducasse, I wouldn't be surprised to find eclectic instruments of torture and villainy. An Iron Maiden or a collection of thumbscrews.
Or a pair of anguish.
Not a nice way to kick off. But that is some damn fine gear.
Try the key you took from Ducasse.
That's one. Only 4 left.
Aye. It might be that these 4 Templars have them. See the names here? They've been sent to kill these 4 targets.
Hang me, that's the map I sold to Governor Torres in Havana. He said it marked the location of assassin encampments.
You think maybe you owe them a bit of warning then? If you have any kind of heart beating in that chest.
Suppose I could, if it leads me to the 4 other keys.
Bad excuse is better than none at all.
True. Now to get the one viewpoint. Only one synchronization point on the island. Edward, what the fuck are you doing?
Leaving already?
I think this cove suits you best, Edward. Better than that costume does.
Oh, come on now. We're pirates, kid. We take as we please and become who we like. Self-made man.
But that look ain't you. It's not who you are.
Who am I then?
Hard to tell some days. All I know is you like dangerous prizes.
Like the observatory. I think you know more about that than you let on in Nassau.
You noticed that, did you? Meet me at 20 degrees, 3 minutes latitude just off the coast of Yucatan. I'll have something to show you there in a few weeks' time.
Now, before anything, I want to change costume. I think we've had enough of Altea. Oh no, maybe we're going to stay at Altea a little bit longer.
Captain has the helm.
Also, Stuart, Black Flag was available on Xbox One, as well as the Season Pass. That was also there.
Ahoy, Captain. We found a trove of nautical maps and legends scattered about the village. You'll find them sorted.
Kenway's Fleet. Oh, it's done. Hello, if you want to get more content, press the subscribe button to be updated when I put it up, or press the logo to go back to the channel to see various other videos, or press the eye in the corner to check out the last video. Thank you very much.